What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. In the last episode, we actually went around Moreau once again, taking care of various things around the island, set up a bunch of plans, many of which are already in motion at the time of this video going up. I would show that to you guys today, but unfortunately, we are going to be spending the entire episode, here at Paradise Planning. But, holy crap, I just noticed we got ourselves a special visitor here. Leaf, what are you doing here? At the moment, I'm hoping you can help me with something. I'm supposed to give a talk about flowers at the school here. Only problem is I can't find it. I hope this isn't too much to ask, but could you guide me to the school? Sure thing. Really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, come on, Leaf. There we are. I hope that everyone's excited to learn about flowers, especially you, Levi. Let's get started. Today, I'd like to talk about flower hybridization. It's the most special thing, and the best part, it's easy. Let's say I have a yellow flower and I plant it by a red one. In no time at all, I'd have myself an orange flower. Simple as rain, isn't it? Now I'd like to ask you a question. If you plant a white tulip next to a red tulip, what color tulip would you get? Let's see, Levi. I would assume that you would get pink tulips. You got it. I'm so proud. By the way, you can also get red or white tulips that way too. Isn't that nice? Flowers really are amazing. There's so much joy in each and every one. Joy I hope you'll spread to others. Also, I love Blanche in the back just asleep. Bit a beautiful bed of happy flowers, or even fill a yard end to end with lots of rare hybrid flowers. There are plenty of ways you can do it. If hybrid flowers are placed next to each other, you can grow even rarer flowers. It's a worthy challenge. Alrighty, that's it. That concludes our lesson on flowers. Oh, one more thing. You can use fruit trees or veggies you've grown in your decorating. Try them all. Now today's lesson is over for real this time. I don't think Blanche took in a single speck of that information, but I don't really think that she cares to. All right, cool. And with that done, I can use hybrid flowers now. Using lots of plants could bring some color to my client's yard. So yes, we don't just have access to the standard red, white, and yellow flowers. We actually can get blue and black and pink and purple flowers added to everything as well now that Leaf decided to show up. So that's pretty darn cool. All right, we got a couple of repeats from last time, a few new ones. Oh my gosh, I just need to get you into a house because you've been here pretty much since the beginning and I still haven't done that and I'm starting to feel really bad. Let's go talk to Lottie. There's like a whole scooter here and everything. Let's see. Oh, what do we got here? We got is that a register? Oh my gosh, dude, there's actually some really good stuff here. Some of which I've seen at Nook's Cranny before. See, for just, oh wow, that's it? I will absolutely buy that. Okay, and how much for this thing as well? Touchscreen cash register, let's get that as well. And then we also got ourselves a cafeteria tray. Oh, futuristic meal. Okay, that is more expensive than the cash register. Okay. And then an evergreen ash, which I actually think I already have one of those, so I don't think I'm going to buy that one. So maybe I'll get the futuristic meal, but other than that, I think we're good. All right, Lottie, let's talk. I'm ready for some work. Let's do it. Let's get you to working. Good luck out there. Thank you, thank you. Now, before I do absolutely anything, there is something that I wanted to take care of that was introduced to us the last time we were here, and that is this machine right here. Let's see if we can contact someone by using Amiibo and see if they're interested in a vacation home. Let's talk. All right. So, I'm going to make sure I'm holding this up to the right one because this is the first episode I'm using a Pro controller on. I always forget what the NFC touch point is on these. I think it's in the dead center. Yep. Okay, cool. The Amiibo for Ione. Would you like to connect with this client? Yes, I would. So this was one of the villagers that was added in the 2.0 update. There weren't a lot, but I did manage to get an Amiibo card for her, and she is quite an interesting character with a very interesting, the design in and of itself is incredibly interesting because I like the fact that she's kind of got like the stars in her tail, but she's also one heck of a gamer. Thank you for your time, Gleam. I think I'd like for my vacation home to be something like this. And let's see what we got. A diva's dwelling. Okay, not what I was expecting. But yeah, her house usually makes her look like a gamer, but it looks like she's going for something else this time. Something elegant and regal. I like your concept. All right. And except for you choose the island for the client. All right, let's see. What's something? Well, we got to go with something with the columns, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely going to go with that one. I think that's a very obvious choice. All right, Ione, let's go and do that, and then I think we'll talk to one of the villagers outside for the second home of today's episode. But let's see what we can make out of this. I'm wondering what... I'm really curious as to what furniture options we're going to have here. I'm going to try to get really fancy with this. We've got to put some flowers outside, too, and maybe some statues as well. So I'll be vacationing, huh? It's like a dream come true. I can't wait to see the finished home. Well, I'll leave you to it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, too. All right, thank you, Ione. Okay, let's start by immediately going into decorating mode here and seeing what we have for the outside. So, We can now do hybrid flowers, is really cool. I'm not going to mess with the Valiant Statue, Elegant Bed, or the Virgo Harp. Those are all going to go inside. But I am curious. Oh, wow, we got the whole castle gate thing and arches and pillars and whatnot that we can put out here. I definitely selected the right spot. I'm gonna put a couple of these things down just to see what my decorative options are. A shell fountain for sure. And then maybe the beautiful statue out here as well. Well, the Valiant Statue is obviously going to go inside. What is this one right here? A shell music box. Okay. That might go inside as well. Let's start. I'm going to actually look at the options for the decorative pillar here. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I was looking for, was white stone marble. Let's go with that. Okay. And maybe we can get kind of creative with this and make this sort of more of a castle. We definitely want to have ourselves, although I think I can mess with that a little bit more. Let me try to make these paths a little bit better. So I actually have this one, which is the arched tile path. So I can add to it a little bit more. We could also delete it if we so desired. But I think what I'm going to do is kind of make it a little bit more. Actually, let me get rid of that section. No. Like that. There we go. I think I'm going to get rid of that. And then let's switch back on over to this. We'll kind of put it here in the center. There's more that I can do with that, I'm sure. I guess I probably should lay more paths, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably. We'll get some along the edges here. There we go. Just like this. Let's not delete it. I want to keep it kind of all around the house here. Perfect. Okay, I like that. I guess I should just have this whole... I guess I should probably have the whole thing connect. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll go like that. Cool. All right. Now... I don't like usually messing with the outside first, but it just kind of fits a little bit better given the scenario. Do that. We can get our shell fountain down. Probably about there is probably good. I'm also going to put down some flowers here as well. I did not mean to hit that button. Let's see. Okay, we can also put down some trees. A money tree is an option. Now, that's funny. There's also fruit and whatnot. But here we go. We got some of the hybrid flowers. So I think what we'll do is... Ooh, I mean, I would like to go with an assortment of blue and white in particular for this. So let's get a few white pansies down. Let's get some white... No. I didn't mean to do the mums. My bad. Sorry, my bad. I meant the wind flowers. There we go. Okay, we can do some of those. And then we also have access to the blue wind flowers and the blue pansies. And I'm pretty okay with that. We'll start placing some of these in different spots. So let's get our... combination of white and blue wind flowers over here. I'll mess more with the pillars and the castle walls here in a minute. I'll just kind of put a row of wind flowers over this way. No, I'm not. I mean, I can customize the house a little bit, so maybe I should do that as well. Get something that feels... Oh, not enough. Oh, it's too big. Okay, well, we could probably keep it a little bit more on that. Maybe I should move the paths here really quickly. Let's do that. Let me just rearrange some stuff. Give me a second. Okay, so I've been kind of playing around with the exterior of this, just trying to see if I could get something to work. You know what? The whole, like, pillar and wall thing really isn't actually vibing with me all that much, so I think I'm actually just going to probably end up getting rid of that. It just doesn't really look the best, if I'm being completely honest. It's just kind of a little too all over the place. We could go with more of the, like, the ruined style as well, just to kind of make that a little bit... I don't know. I'm still not, like, a big fan of that. What are our options here on this one? Just different colors and whatnot. Nothing crazy. We could go a little more mossy if we wanted to. So I could do something like this, but it's like... I don't know if I really like that. I think what I'll do instead is I'll actually just put this arch right here in the center, actually, kind of as you're coming in, and that's probably good enough for me. As far as anything else outside is concerned, I'm probably going to leave it all be. Just like a Pisces, that's a lamp. Okay, rocking chair. Yeah, not really anything else I really want to put down. I think a lot of that I just want to put inside. We could put some trees down, though, really quickly, so why don't we do that? Let's do a couple hardwood trees. I'll just stick one of them about right here. And then if I can put the other one about there, that's probably perfect. Okay, cool. So let's head on inside, Ione, and see what we can do for you as far as the interior is concerned. And we are definitely going to make this house bigger because I have a whole lot of ideas as to what we can do with all the things here. Oh, what's this? I didn't know this home was going to have 2 rooms. This room is divided by an original Paradise Planning partition wall. You can use a partition with the same design as the wall to section off a room however you like. Just let us know if you'd like to give it a try. So that's what this is. Who would have thought? It'd be nice if you'd work on one into the design of my place. I hear you. So what do you think, Nico? As far as using partition walls or not, we'll leave it to Levi. I probably could have told you about this feature earlier, but I kind of wanted to surprise you. See, the partition wall was my idea. I'll be happy if you find it useful as you design homes. You'll find the option by pressing right and looking at others, so bust it out if you want to divvy up a room. After you place it, you can move it the same way as furniture, try out a bunch of different stuff with it. Waiting out in the yard for you to finish, make us proud. Now that is a huge development. Okay, so let's immediately jump into decorating mode and see what we can do here. So yes, we can actually divvy up rooms a little bit, which means that it looks like we're going to probably want to make a sort of a living room. Well, we could do like a living room space here, a bedroom space here, and then something over here as well. So I am immediately curious as to how we can make this work. So if we go into the other category, which is right here, you can see that we can add more partition walls. Now just kind of ignore the preview right here. That doesn't really mean anything. You can mess with partition walls as much as you need to. They're always going to have the same design as whatever your wallpaper is. So if I wanted to make this partition even longer, I could. I am not going to, though. I think I'm just going to leave that as is for this particular house. Let's jump on into the order once again, and let's take a look at our, our wallpaper and... actually, I think maybe white European would be better. I like the starry sky, which fits Ione better, but doesn't fit her theme as much, in my opinion. Go with palace wall and palace tile. Although I don't like the endless columns look. It's almost incredibly liminal, and it's kind of scary in that regard. So I'm not a huge fan of that one. No, I do not want to add a drapery. Excuse me. Okay, no, let's see. Should I go with the... I kind of almost want to go with the starry sky wall anyway, but the white European style wall, it's just too many windows, though. That's my problem with it. You also have the stone tile as an option as well. Although, you know, maybe that would fit because she wants more of the elegant set than she does anything else, so maybe that would honestly be better. We could mess with these a little bit. As far as patterns go, let's go with blue roses, I think. That'd probably be good. Yeah! Okay, I like this plan. I like this plan a lot. All right. So let's take the Valiant statue, and we're actually going to make this... Well, I was thinking we were going to make it kind of the centerpiece, but Ione, you are in the way. Excuse me, madame. Please go over there, if you would. All right, we're going to do that. Now, we're going to put down some... Let's put down some stuff for the living room first. I have a couple ceiling fixtures and wall fixtures I want to put down, but we'll start with this. Let's go with the Pisces lamp. Okay, we're going to go with a... That's going to go in the bedroom. That's going to go in the bedroom as well. We'll go with the elegant sofa. We will go with, let's see here. What options do I have? Yeah, I definitely want that in the bedroom. Maybe the elegant chair as well. I will make all these match, don't you worry. We'll leave that as is. I want to put, okay, we got to put an afternoon tea set somewhere as well. And then maybe, well, we don't need both tea sets, I think. An elegant lamp. Well, was there an end table somewhere? There's just the natural square table, and I guess the small covered round table could probably work. Okay, one thing at a time here. Let's put that. No, let's keep that right there. We're gonna put the harp, I think, maybe over on this side. Let's put the lamp sort of, well, we got to move that first. Let's put the lamp in the corner a little bit. It seems to have flipped it to the other side, which, you know, maybe I'm okay with that. Maybe I do want it next to the bed if possible. We are going to put that there. Can this go up on? Yes, it can. Okay, we're going to flip this. And then, I mean, she can't really sit in that, unfortunately. That's the only problem I have with any chairs that have armrests is that you cannot sit on them from an adjacent perspective in this game, which is really obnoxious because that was kind of a big deal when they added that. And yeah, you just kind of really can't use it. All right, let's put these down as well. Oh no, I guess those don't really fit indoors now, do they? They really are just meant to be outside only. Maybe I could put another chair somewhere. I'm going to put the elegant dresser down just so that I can move it over into this room. All right, let's get to customizing all these things so that they match with the bed. Here, just so you know, everything's kind of in order. Doesn't have to get too crazy. Yeah, I like that a lot. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put this lamp in particular. A lot of customization needed to make this fit. Let's see. Can I... Okay, this is the tea set. Let's actually take you down because I want to customize this really quickly. I'll keep the white, but there is okay, Damascus pattern, wine red. Let me go with the plain pearl blue. Yeah, I think that fits just a little bit better. Unfortunately, we don't have the exact options that we did before. Yeah, we'll just leave that like that. Okay, and then I also want to customize this one. I always go one too far here. But I need something to put it on as well. Any other... Like, seriously, any other side tables besides just these two? Are they really my only options? Let me see if I can find one that I like a little bit better that sort of fits. There's got to be something here. Garden table, cafe table. Oh, you know what I should do? Yeah, actually, let's do this. Okay, I have an idea. Let's actually flip you. I'm going to put this over here and the lamp atop of that. And then I am going to actually put the cafe table here with the tea set. And then, oh no, I wanted to customize the cafe table as well. What are my options here? Yeah, let's go with white for that. Perfect. Okay, I think that fits beautifully. All right, there are definitely some more things that I can put down. So let's go back on over to her order and see what else we can add here. The more I think about it, the more I'm wishing I kind of put the shelf fountain inside, but alas. I'll put a desk mirror on the dresser as well, and I think probably the golden candlestick opposite it. We should definitely get some Casablanca lilies somewhere. I think I'll put down another round covered table somewhere. And then we will start adorning the walls. There were no other plants, right? Not other besides just the topiary there? I guess so. Put that down as well. So let's actually put this kind of over here. And I'm going to leave that one white. Well, it probably should match, shouldn't it? I'm not going to worry about it too much. There we go. And then we will flip you over there with the golden candlestick next to you, although I think that is backwards. And then let's see if we can't adjust the color of this thing. Yeah, definitely going to go white. You can tell there's kind of a theme here. So the only problem is this statue, man. It's actually kind of taking up a lot of space. Maybe I should kind of sequester this over on the edge, and then I could put something else in here, like perhaps a larger table. Although, were there any good seats to go with that? Not really. No, there really aren't. Let me see. What other options do I have in here? Could go with the... I do like the fact that there's a fountain indoors a little bit more than outdoors, honestly. I think I might swap those out just a little bit. As long as that's centered, I'm happy. The partition itself isn't centered, which is a little bit on the weird side, but I'm not going to, like, redo everything just to make that fit. Just got to figure out where I want to orient these things. I honestly can't, like, figure it out entirely. This has almost got, like, kind of, in a way, it's like, oh yeah, this is super regal and awesome, but it's also kind of got, like, creepy, I almost want to put temple-ish vibes to it, and I don't like that. It's kind of got that feel, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. We could put this opposite the couch over here. Yeah, I think that's for the best. And we will, once again, customize it to white. And then we will make the cloth glue roses. And when there's a couple things we could probably put on that. I saw some miscellaneous items here, like the Shell music box is one. And also maybe a clock. That doesn't have to go up. You know, it does not. Okay, we'll put that there. And we just got to make sure, is this exactly opposite? Oh, no, it's slightly offset. Okay. Let's move these over just a hair like that. Cool. All right. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Now we go for the walls. Okay, we're going to add a couple things here. Go up on the walls. We got to get a moving painting up here somewhere, even though it looks weird with the window texture on the walls. I think we should actually put this directly above the console table, just like so. Maybe that's too high, though. Yeah, that's probably good. And then we should probably put down another... Well, these paintings don't really fit too well with the current aesthetic. We could get a... Starry Girl... No. Oh, that's what we can do, is we can put down a fancy frame, and we can actually take this and stick this on... I don't think we can hang these on partition walls, which sucks, but I wish we could. Yeah, we'll just put that above the bed. And then as for everything else, all I think I want to do is put up lights on the ceiling. So I'll add those next. And we will put that in the central area over here. And what is our options for changing that? Should just go with white for that as well, probably, just so that everything fits. And let's just go back to the floor level. I think that's what I want to go with. All right, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, that is pretty much how partitions work. You can make separate rooms in a specific area. And I actually didn't end up enlarging Ione's house at all because as I went through the furniture, I realized, you know what? There's not really a whole ton of stuff I want to add, mainly due to the lack of end tables. I'm actually going to head back outside really quickly just to replace the shell fountain out there with something else. So let's do that before we call this a home for you, Ione. So let's remove this thing. And then instead, why don't, if I can go through everything on your order again, is there any other type of thing I can put out here? Because maybe I could just move the beautiful statue over there. And that would be a little bit better. And then what I can do on top of everything else is I can add this, and this all out here somewhere. We will put this table over here with the natural garden chair. I think I'll adjust the colors on these. You know, the shabby actually kind of fits, not going to lie. I think I'll go with that in terms of just the whole aesthetic of everything. And then we'll stick our bench right here with the same color scheme. I like how that one can go to white, but this one can't. It's because this is the natural garden set, and this is just the garden set. I know, not confusing at all. And let's add one thing to set up on that table, and then I think we'll be happy here. Luncheon plate. Frosted cookies, table setting, a fancy tea set. Let's go with the fancy tea set. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Just kind of stick that up on the table like so. Maybe I should put another chair opposite of that since it does appear to be tea for two. Should I go with... Yeah, let's go with light blue, of course. So yeah, one more chair, and then I think I will be happy with the way that this house has turned out. And yeah, like I said, you can just call upon any amiibo that you have access to, and you can bring them right here. You can also, of course, just make your own NFC tags if you ever want to. They are incredibly dirt cheap to make, incredibly inexpensive to make, and as long as you have a smartphone, they are not hard to create, at least a modern smartphone. One of, like, the last, 5 generations of, well, any brand pretty much. I think the only thing that you can't get away with is, older iPhones and whatnot, but pretty much everything else has NFC read-write capabilities, so yeah, if you can just get that, you're probably going to be fine. Okay, I'm going to put Ione somewhere now for the picture here. So let's set her on the couch, like so. And now, as I get out of this, I'm going to go on into my Pro camera. And we are just going to kind of get just kind of an all-encompassing picture. I think it's a little busy with the chandelier in the way, but I think that will do. Can we get you? Nope, you're too focused on your book. Okay, cool. There we go. I would say that's a picture. Now let's talk to you, Ione, and tell me what you think. It's ready. Have a look. I really appreciate all the time and effort you put into this. You made me so happy, Gleam. And there we go. I think that was probably some of the most effort I've put into a vacation home yet, but I think it mostly turned out pretty darn well. A diva's dwelling. Absolute queen shit right here. Look at that. Although I love that the camera doesn't factor into the partitions, which I think is funny. So it constantly blocks a lot of the shots you're supposed to get. Oh, there you go. An actual shot of her sleeping on the bed. I don't think we've gotten that from any of the villagers yet. And there's another bad shot. Oh, Nintendo. That's okay. I understand it. The partition walls aren't really something that were accounted for really at any point. But, I mean, you'd think, because they were made specifically for this DLC, that whatever. Thank you so much. I'd never be able to make my room this nice if I did it myself. Feel free to hang out and relax if you have the time. I need to head back, though. Careful on your way back. All right, and that is another home down as we add yet more residents to our vacation destination. Welcome back. Looks like everything went well. Here's the 9,000 Poke you earned for the job. Oh, that raise is coming in clutch. Cool. I'll take it. Keep getting better and better at this. I need to step up my game. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you. Can you pull out your phone? Please do, Nico. I'm extremely excited to get this. Give it to me, buddy. And sent! You've now got the DIY recipe for a partition wall. You can use that recipe to make some for your own house, too. Give it a try sometime. Awesome! That's going to be a huge help in decorating. Thought I heard you working upstairs. Is that what you were working on? Nico's been dedicated to learning DIY ever since you talked to him about it, Levi. You know how it is. It's a lot of fun trying to think up new recipes. Both of you keep growing and learning new things. Keep up the good work. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, I do not want to call it today. I want to work a little bit longer. We've got time to make one more house, so let's do that really quickly. So let's head on outside, and there is a specific villager that has been here since day one that I really want to talk to because I feel really bad for having made her wait for so incredibly long. Where did she go? There you are. Alice. Not sure we've met. My name's Alice, and you work for Paradise Planning. Honestly, it's been a dream of mine to own a vacation home in this area, Governor. Let's chat. A koala villager. Okay, cool. This will be fun. So, I think I saw something about antiques or something along those lines. Let's see. What do you got, Alice? Yep, an antique cottage. Okay. So, kind of actually something similar to what we were doing with Vione, but less regal, less expensive looking, I suppose. Choose the same location that you've already used for previous vacation homes. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, we're going to definitely go with something a little bit more low-key here. Oh, the desert aesthetic. That's something I got to use at some point. But we're going to go with an antique cottage. I see butterflies here. Should I go with that one? I think we will. Seems like a lovely spot. I can't wait to see it in person, Governor. Alice, we found an excellent location for you, but you'll need to see it for yourself before we begin. And if you're expecting me to do like some sort of accent because of her catchphrase, no, that's not happening. All right, off we go. We'll see what sort of options are given to us this time. We got butterflies. Oh, it's so cute. So we'll be vacationing. It's like a dream come true. I can't wait to see the finished home. Well, I'll leave you to it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you too. Okay, so she wants a cottage, does she? Well, I have some immediate ideas for that. First things first, let's change the house style. We are going to go with the cottage style, of course, and I'm definitely going to give it a thatch roof. Let's go with yellow thatch. Why not? Should we go woodwork or two-tone? Yeah, I think we should well, actually, probably could go with the two-tone here. It looks very chocolatey like that. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? And then as far as the door is concerned, let's see. Oh, I should have done the fancy door for Ione on the last one, but I didn't. Alas. Yeah, let's go with that. Cool. And then we can also add a door decoration as well. So let's go with the little cute welcome. And I'm actually going to center this with the... Oh, I can't center it with the incline? You jerks. Well, I'll just center it with the back part then. All right, cool. Let's see what we can add outside here. So we're definitely going to add some flowers. We're going to add a rocking chair outside for sure. I will absolutely add an iron garden table and iron garden chair. Ooh, we definitely want to get some topiaries in there as well. Why not? And then let's see. What else do we have that's outdoor themed? Not really much. So I'll just put down a couple of trees. Let's go with a pear tree and an orange tree. And then one more hardwood tree, and I think that'll do. All right, we're going to put the rocking chair right outside her home. I think that's fine. I'll add some flowers here in a second as well. I'm going to put the pear tree over here, and I'm actually going to put the orange tree like right next to it. And then I'll put the hardwood tree. Is it going to fit? Well, that's a little too close. Let's go like right about there, and then we'll add the hardwood tree over here. Let's put the topiaries opposite of each other on this path. How about like that? Will that do? Cool. All right. Let me also add, if I can, some hedges. And we'll add a little gap in it, so don't you worry. Although I do need to move... Oops. I do need to move that, but that's okay. We'll be fine. We'll just kind of... That's a little shorter than I would like for it to be. Let me move some things. Okay. Let's actually put the rocking chair like about over here. I'm going to put the iron garden table about there. And we'll change the coloring on that as well. As for, okay, the fence, let's continue with that. Let's go about like that. Oh, I can't go all the way up. Yeah, you know what? That's probably fine then. Can we do anything with that there? Wish I could add it on both sides. It's not symmetrical, so I don't like it, but it'll probably do. Can I also add a little bit there? Perfect. Okay, I think that's fine. It's not... Not everything needs to be symmetrical. Sometimes it just needs to vibe well, and I feel like that mostly does a good job. Green probably is the best in this scenario, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Well, shoot. Okay, we'll leave that. Is there anything else I can add to kind of liven up this empty space over here? Oh, you know what I should do? I wonder if it'll let me. Is it going to let me stick a bush? Yes, on either side of this. Nope, not there. Okay, I'm going to do this then. I'm actually going to move the topiary over here. And we'll kind of center the hedges a little bit more. Like this. There we go. That's probably better. And now let me just kind of see my walking space here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's absolutely great. Can I add an end table with like a book on it next to the rocking chair? Mayhaps. Let me see. I really do not like designing whenever I'm outside of decorative mode. It just doesn't work for me at all. All right. I mean, there is a book option. Is there any other possible table? There's kind of just the one, unfortunately. Yeah, not really anything else, which kind of sucks. I like how the elegant mirror wasn't available over in Ione's place, which I think is kind of strange, but whatever. Okay, cool. I guess not. I guess we're just going to have to leave that as is. All right, let's head on inside. And let's see what we're doing. Now, I'm definitely going to utilize partitions in here as well. Let's start opening up these things. We got the tea set. We got the couch. And we got ourselves the antique cart. So that will be a good starting point. Let's immediately widen this thing up a little bit. Yeah, I like that a lot. We're going to keep those. Let's go into other really quickly. We're going to add a... Maybe that's overkill, adding that many partition walls. But if I could just get, like, enough... Here, maybe I think I only need 2. Should I do it like this? Or should I do it more... No, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Okay, let's go like this, and then we are going to move this couch on over here. Let's take a look at our carpet and wallpaper options really quickly. So if I head on into the order, what do you have? You got the library wall. Ooh, actually, that's probably a good one. And then there's also a herringbone flooring, as well as a dark block flooring and a gold iron parquet flooring, which that might fit with... The molded panel wall also is pretty good, too. I'm torn between this one and this one, honestly. I think I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to go with that one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's go with the dark block flooring. That's probably for the best. And then we can also add a rug. Not that one. That's a horrible rug. We are going to get rid of that. That looks like a dormant place for diseases to lie. Maybe the red Persian rug? That's better, but I still don't love it, per se. It's just kind of, and it doesn't really, well, I don't know. Maybe that could fit with the partitions. It actually squeezes in there just fine, I would say. All right, let's start adding some of these antique things down, because these can actually come in a lot of handy. Yeah, okay, I like that. And then maybe, I already put down an antique wardrobe. What am I doing? We'll put the antique wardrobe opposite where I'm going to put her bed. I didn't give her enough room to actually, like, move around in here, really, did I? No, I think that'll probably work just fine. We'll put the sofa back here. I'm going to put the console right about there. Let's put the table here in the center and this is going to go up on the cart, I think. So, actually, let's, oh, no, I didn't want to move that. Son of a gun. Stay right where you're at. Let's actually put the serving cart about there. And we'll just kind of rotate this on that. Beautiful. Okay, now we can start adding some more things here. So there's also the antique chair, which I think I'll put at least a couple down. It's a velvet stool as well. We also have a den desk. I think I'll put that in her room. We definitely got to put down a fireplace. Or would a wood-burning... No, I think the fireplace would fit better. I mean, the wood-burning stove fits more for the exterior, but... I think just for what we've got going on here, this just makes a little bit more sense. Let's put this in. And why is this one offset from the other colors? I don't like it. Redwood, natural. Really? I can't get this to match up with... That's the closest, I think, out of all of them, but it still doesn't match quite well. That's dumb. That should be part of the same set. It's basically got the same finish on the wood. That's ridiculous. All right, well, whatever. Let's go like about... Yeah, let's just put the 2 chairs down. I think that'll be fine, and we can probably put more food up on this table. Is there a way to center that, mayhaps? There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. I didn't want to actually rotate anything, but I mean, it doesn't really matter for the rug since it's perfectly symmetrical. Okay, let's see. Well, given her I mean, it's funny that she's a koala, but she's going with like a more British accent. I don't know. It seems almost a little bit blasphemous, but since she's clearly like British, we're going to give her the fish and chips. I think that's probably for the best. We can add some things up on different sections. So I think I'll put the phonograph over here on the fireplace. We'll put the books, if I can, way over this way, just like so. Although I am going to actually change the look of those. Let's go navy blue on that. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. All right, what are more things that I can add up? A typewriter, although I should probably add another chair. I think... Let me see something. Do I have access to... Yes, that's what I want, is the den chair. Of course that's going to fit with the den desk. Are you kidding me? Well, in that case, let's actually put the books over here because I want that typewriter to be centered. Like so. Perfect. There we go. Okay, this is immediately starting to look really, really cute. Now, I don't think I'm going to do anything with the globe. The piano would be nice to add somewhere with the velvet stool, if possible. I think I can do that, actually. Yeah, why don't we do that? No, I didn't mean to add the rocking chair. That was my bad. Let's put that away, and let's put the piano over here. And we'll stick the velvet stool right in front of it, even though it makes a little more sense to use the piano bench. Do I have access to the piano bench? Let me check. I do. Okay, I'd rather use that than the velvet stool. Just looks a little bit nicer, and it also goes with the actual color a little bit better. What are our options here? White walnut. Let's go walnut, actually, for that. And then, is there a brown one? There is. Let's go with that as well. Yeah! Okay, I like that a lot. I feel like that fits. And we can also change the color of this couch really quickly, because I don't think I want to keep... Well, that is kind of the only brown option. It doesn't even look brown. It looks almost like kind of greenish. It's like brown if it came out of the 70s, which it's... Yeah, it's a little tacky. But that's like probably my only issue up here. Okay, we can also add some paintings and whatnot. Let's put a glowing painting up there. Oh, that's a little one. I was expecting that to be bigger. Maybe I can put this above the piano. And then what's our size on the sinking painting? Oh, wait. Oh, it's that painting. Yeah, no, we're not putting that in your house. That's depressing. That's the dead lady that they found in the river or whatever who was like perfectly preserved or whatnot. And I mean, it's a beautiful painting, but it's also a very depressing painting, so I don't think that would be for the best. I don't like that light fixture very much, but it's kind of the only one it's giving me. Now, I think I actually am going to put down a checkered jumper dress as like a thing next to... Oh, I don't have space. Dang it. Well, maybe we can put it like right there. Okay, I think that'll do. And there was, as far as an end table was concerned, I didn't really see anything good. There was just the big table. There's nothing I can really do with the covered counter. I think that's pretty much going to cover it. The only thing I neglected to do was to actually put flowers outside. So I'm going to actually go do that really quickly. Okay, there we go. I managed to add one thing to the table and then also put some lilies down outside because I felt like those kind of fit Alice's whole aesthetic the best. So I'm happy with this exterior. I feel like we're getting a little bit better with every single passing design. I mean, this one I feel like is pretty on the safe side, but at the same time, it really does, I think, fit what she was going for. So now, if we can just put her in a spot where this all sort of makes sense, I'm actually going to put you down right next to the tea set, if you don't mind. So let's finish that, and then let me head on into photo mode. Okay, let's get rid of me really quickly, and then let's go up a little bit. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. It doesn't show the wardrobe over there, but I think that's okay. And there we go. Cool. I would say that is pretty good. What do you think, Alice? I think it's ready. All right, tell me what you think. And have a look around, and we'll see how the camera gets messed up by the partition walls once again. Probably when she tries to get into her bed or something. Yeah, I like that a lot. I guess it's not like ridiculously cottagey, but it didn't really give me any like rustic options, if that makes sense. I tried to go for a bit of an old-timey feel with some of the things, but also some contemporary stuff. Like, you know, a typewriter it's an antique, but I wouldn't quite, well, and then the phonograph, they're antique-ish, but it's, you know, there's also some things here that feel like just regular creature comforts, if that makes sense. And I love how the antique set itself is just nice looking and expensive. And you know what? The camera actually did a pretty good job of handling the partitions that time. I'd say that went well. It's a bit upscale, but I think she likes it. Feel free to hang out and relax a bit if you have the time. I need to head back. All right. And that is 2 more homes done at Paradise Planning. So I'd say we are good to go. Now, what about you, Lottie? Do you have anything new for me this time? So I'm going to get another 9,000 Pokey. Cool. Thank you very much. Here's for today. I think I'm finished. All right, take it easy and rest up. You got anything else for me? Like at all? Like I'm actually curious about like facilities. Let's talk about facilities. Want to work on the school? What do you want to do? No, I don't think I do. I was just wondering if we were like going to get anywhere near the next facility, but it doesn't seem like that's the case, unfortunately. So I'm going to buy this futuristic meal just because it's something to have, but I think we are done for today and this episode. The next I almost said Happy Paradise. Wow. Happy Home Paradise episode is actually going to be in the month of August, as July is coming to a close. And our next episode is actually going to take place back on Moreau, of course. I am still continuing to work on things back on the main island. I've currently totally renovated like our Central Plaza area and whatnot, but a lot of that is just kind of stuff that I can't necessarily do any more of right now due to limitations with funds and whatnot. So it's going to take time, but I'm slowly working on that, steadily working towards upgrading our home yet again so that we can finally get the last stage of home progress, which is the basement, you know, not counting the storage upgrades and whatnot, which all come a little bit later. But I think we're doing pretty good so far. Happy Home Paradise is coming along beautifully. We are just making home after home. I'd say our map is looking pretty darn good at the moment. Like, yeah, we can use multiple spaces, but look at this. We've got 9 done, and I'd say that's pretty good, as well as our Paradise Planning facility and Wayside, the school. So yeah, we're doing pretty well for ourselves here. There's a whole, you know, lot of areas like the snowy area, and then we got this beach area over here that I haven't really done anything with. This right here, this is like my dream home possibility. Reminds me of that little spot in Porco Rosso. If you've ever seen that movie, I would love to set up a house right there. But we're gonna be doing a lot of things, and I can even go back and refine a couple of these if I absolutely wanted to. But as you can see, you can get like multiple. You can get like there's space for multiple spots where you've already put characters. So at least for a second one. So we will probably get to that point in due time. But this is just going to be a constant work in progress as we just fill up all of these slots and make it better for everybody, and hopefully get a lot of different ideas for what houses are, because I think that's the main thing. My biggest problem with today's was Ione and Alice were honestly asking for a lot of overlap, and I want some things that are incredibly different from one another. So well, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll talk to this guy next time, or maybe this horse over here, or heck, even maybe this guy. We honestly have a severe lack of guys in Paradise Planning. I think we've only gotten, 2, 3 out of the 9 or something like that, and I think we have 3. And we could honestly be doing better than that at this point, I would say. Well, let me just make sure. No, we have 4. Okay, we have 4 guys to 5 girls. So that's actually not as bad as I thought. But I feel like we haven't done one in a while, so I would like to get around to doing that. And guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much. And I will see you all in... If I can find it again, I need to probably just favorite this so that I don't have to do this every single freaking time. Where the heck did it go? Oh my gosh. There we go. The next one.